Hi, I'm Councilor Randall Ryti, and I'm here to do a recap of the September 5th, 2023 County Council regular session at the Daily Post offices. So we have several items to highlight last night. So the first thing I wanted to mention was that the chair signed a proclamation recognizing September as National Suicide Prevention Month. And I just want to highlight some of those resources available because suicide impacts all communities, including Los Alamos. So we have advocates and resources for people to get behavioral and mental health care services. There's a national crisis line, 988. There's also a crisis text line at 741-741. You can call 911 or go to the nearest hospital. We also had a proclamation to declare Constitution Week, which is coming later this month. The consent agenda, I wanted to highlight just one item there. There are new body cameras being purchased for the police department. We introduced an ordinance on electric rate increases and just let people know about that. So there's quite a bit of information in the package for the council. Plus there was a meeting, a Board of Public Utilities meeting where that was discussed as well. And one of the basic reasons is that there's been inflation in everything, including in electric supply rates. So it's necessary at this time to look at doing a rate increase, unfortunately. Another utility having to have an increase. Another thing that we had was just an update on the short-term rental ordinance. And so this is for whether or not there should be regulation of rentals of 30 days or less. Currently, there's nothing on the books for the county to regulate that, and this is something that some other communities have done. So we've been looking at what other communities have done. We've had a steering committee and some public meetings to get some more information to people to clarify what's being regulated, proposed to be regulated or not, on what the options are. So among the considerations is whether or not there should be a limit on the number, and also what sort of health and safety requirements there should be, or inspections. So that's still in progress. The staff are still looking at it, but they wanted to give the council and the community an update on that. Another item I was pleased that we had was there's a Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, and this dates back several decades now. There's been an extension of a couple of years. It only affects people, or is related to people that are downwind of Nevada test sites. So Nevada was the only state included. And so the idea here is to extend the time and the geography to include New Mexico. So that's an important thing for residents in New Mexico. And then we had probably our longest discussion of the night was about the council rules. So of the things that I think are most relevant to the public is that there will be opportunity for public comment now after all items that are not procedural. So this would include discussion items, so public would have a chance to comment on those. There's also going to be there used to be a closing public comment at the very end of the meeting, but that's been eliminated. There still will be public comment at the beginning, plus for all the relevant agenda items. And then the other things we're still looking at is trying to get written comments included. And so that's something that's still in progress and hopefully will happen soon. There are a lot of other changes to the council rules and welcome people to look at what the rules have. There's not a very long document, but and there's also some loose ends that we had relating to the utility manager primarily to update. So the committee will be going back and looking at that. And then in terms of future agenda items related to the proclamation we had on Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, that we're going to have an update on the community health plan and social services at a meeting later this month. So that's all I have for today. Thank you.